Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing the second video in our relationship advice series kind of thing, episode 2. We asked some people, I asked some people on my Snapchat, like I put it on my story, what advice can we give to young couples or couples going and in high school or whatever, and trying to get advice for their relationship or knowledge about a relationship. So we wanted to cover something that someone has said, and they said, how do you when you're struggling with bad habits from a toxic relationship, and you're in a relationship now, and it's those bad habits or those things you went through in your toxic relationship are carrying over into the relationship you have now. That was one of the questions, and so we want to talk a little bit about that, and hopefully give you some tips and some pointers. So I'll go ahead and let you start, because I know that you have gone through some tough relationships, toxic relationships, so that you have told me about in your experience. So what, and I know that that's something that that you had definitely had to make sure that it didn't carry over into our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So how did you handle that?
Like, how did I handle from, like, how did I come back? How did I bounce back from those toxic relationships?
Right, and not continue the bad habits from a toxic relationship into ours, and almost in which could ruin our relationship. How did you not bring those bad habits, or if you did, how did you stop it from ruining our relationship?
Well, first is, if I'm being honest, I kind of brought that into into the first part of our relationship.
Okay.
And I kind of tried to push him away because, I have abandonment issues, so I was afraid, he's gonna leave me like everyone else has left me. But as the relationship got more serious and it got longer, he grew to understand and know what I went through. So he didn't give up on me, and I had to train myself that not all men are like that. I had to take things slow. I had to have a lot of reassurance. Yeah, he can even vouch for that one. I had to work on myself, do some stuff to clear my head. But basically the main thing I did was just vent to him to what happened. Like, what I'm trying to say is tell him my story behind it, so he knows how to help me. He knows how to go easy on me. He knows what not to do, which he's never been toxic, but he knows how to build me back, if that makes sense. He had to help build me back and prove that he was not like the other exes that I had, which really helped. And he has never yelled at me, which also helped. So yeah, did that answer the question?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, speaking from experience, so I know that's good for anybody that struggles with that.
It was really hard at first. I had to, I thought this was gonna ruin the relationship, honestly, because every time we had gotten into a small argument, I used to be like, well, maybe we should, blah blah blah, maybe we should be done, or you're just gonna leave me like everyone else. But he grew on me, and he proved to me that he is not gonna be like everyone else that I have been in a relationship with. So yeah.
Another thing is, in terms of bring in those bad habits. You have to. Another thing is you have to learn how to handle situations in a healthy way. I think you had said something about that, but when we have a disagreement or something like that, there's a certain way you have to handle it. Keep your cool. Don't begin to yell. Don't begin to raise your voice. And you may. I mean, things happen in a relationship. That may be your way of expressing, but you have to not let it get to a point where it becomes an issue of where it becomes physical, and where it becomes an issue where you all just continue blaming each other, yelling at each other, just blaming each other. One of the biggest causes of a toxic relationship is when you have disagreements or whatever, arguments or whatever, and it doesn't get solved. It just keeps coming back up, coming up. You all are just constantly arguing, constantly. You have to solve that situation. When your situation arises in your relationship, you have to solve that thing right then and there. You have to figure out what caused it. You have to figure out how to fix it. You have to figure out, lay out some solutions and pick a solution that's going to bury that problem once and for all. Or it's just going to keep reoccurring. And you have to learn how to deal with it in a healthy way, because maybe that issue is buried, but then another issue will come up in your relationship later on. So you have to have a system of how you deal with it. Like my fiance and I, we will, every time something comes up in our relationship, we will talk about it. Be real with each other. Be transparent. Talk about the situation and figure out, okay, what can we do to fix this situation? What can we do to make sure that, and it works. It works. If you are humble and understanding, you listen to the other side of the story, and you're willing to solve that situation, you gonna be good. You are going to be good. But yes, it's hard when you have bad habits from a toxic relationship, but you and your partner have to learn together how to deal with, or have a healthy relationship, and how to deal with situations that come up, and so that so that you can have a healthy relationship. And it's going to take time. It took a long time for us. To be able to get rid of those get rid of those bad habits and that the garbage that you bring from a past relationship or whatever. But and it takes time. It takes some months, and it may take years, but you keep pushing, you keep moving, and you'll see yourself getting better every single day. So most definitely. I hope these pointers and this advice or whatever and whatnot, I hope it helped. And you got somebody, in my fiance who, has been through that so many times. So, and has, changed a lot since the beginning of our relationship. So, big kudos to her, honestly.
It used to be a mess.
For figuring out how to bury those bad habits and adopt the new ones that are good. And that's why our relationship is stronger than ever. I hope this advice helped, and let us know. Comment anything if there's anything going on, any of the questions you have, any comment or any topics about relationship, that advice that we can cover. And so thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Stay tuned for more videos.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the YouTube video.
Please take this time, if you have not already, to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and share with your friends. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching our videos. It means the world to us. Peace.